You are now listening to The Build Bros.
I can't.
Welcome back to another episode of Build Bros. This week, I have a list of people with me. We have Lewis, Alex, Logan, Nick from the WASD Podcast, and Shay, otherwise known as Charzilly. What's going on, guys?
What up?
What's up?
Nice having you guys on the show. Thanks for joining up.
It's a goon squad here.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's gonna be chaos here in about fucking 2 seconds. 6 of us.
I'm trying to hold back, dog. I'm not going to let loose yet. Just waiting.
Before we're going to get a little too loosey-goosey here, I just want to shout out our sponsors and partners on the show, which is Usagiboots for all your anime merch needs and manga needs. Makes awesome merch. Check his page out. He just had a dope-ass Berserk drop that just came out last week, so definitely check it out. And then Leaping Panda Hobbies. So if you listen to the episode at the end of it, there's a code for you to get 10% off. So thank you guys for that. Well, this week we are going into the world of Cyberpunk. Edgerunners.
I'm so excited.
Holy shit.
Dude.
It was insane.
To start off, it was made by Trigger, and it was put on Netflix exclusively. Trigger is awesome. Some of their other stuff, they did Darling in the Franxx, Kill la Kill. Those are two of my favorites that they've done. So I got to shout those out. The animation style, I definitely think you can tell too. The way that those characters are animated, I definitely see those directly influenced in there.
Gurren Lagann.
What did you guys think? I'm going to open it up. Somebody start.
Yeah, who's starting? First off, this is my show.
Let's start with Shay. Let's start with Shay.
I love it.
Oh man.
He's the true guest. He's the true guest.
Yeah. I appreciate it. No, dude, it opened up buck wild, bro. Like, dude, you gotta just blasting people. Just that the point where he just starts going around the cops and blasting everyone in the head. I'm just like, this is how you're gonna start this show? Like, really? Dude, every bit of it it was nonstop intensity, like trying to figure out what is gonna happen next. It was amazing, bro. Like, I wasn't a big fan of the end. I told some of you guys, but it is what it is, dude. But dude, I loved
That's
it.
Lewis killing himself right now. Hang on.
Dude, yeah. Dude, hold on. He's about to chrome out right now. Dude, but yeah, no. Probably one of my favorites right now. Dude, I loved it. I can't say enough about it. It's awesome. So, pass it on. Who's next?
Yeah, who's next, Copley?
I pick you, Nick.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, exactly what Shay said, man. The fucking show opened up insane. And from there, it was just an insane ride the entire way through. For me, I played the Cyberpunk tabletop, right? Way back in the day. And I also played 2077. So to see the anime come out from Trigger and it be treated so fucking well, and the elements they put into the anime were just so fucking perfect for Cyberpunk. The animation was perfect for Cyberpunk. It really fucking felt like it should be Cyberpunk. The characters, it was unpredictable who was going to live, die. The people you wanted to live may not have fucking lived. The people you wanted to die shouldn't have fucking died at times. And it was just a heart-wrenching fucking show on top of wild fucking shit happening in the Cyberpunk universe, which they explore more in this show than they do in the fucking game. So this anime was everything I wanted to see in this universe that was created so many fucking years back as a tabletop, like D&D almost type of game. And to see it be treated this well was fucking awesome because the universe is rich, right? Like, Cyberpunk is a rich fucking universe, and the lore behind it is so fucking rich. And to see certain characters that I didn't think we were going to fucking see, it's not a spoiler. Everyone knows Adam Smasher is going to be in the show. But to see Adam Smasher fucking, drawn and animated and talk the way he fucking talks, exactly like Adam Smasher would talk, fucking insane. Side gigs are in this. Like, there's like missions pretty much, man. Like, from the side gigs, and like you can chrome out, and you could fucking like just go into complete like mental instability because you're all fucking chromed up. Dude, it followed the rules of Cyberpunk and then just ran with it. Fucking loved it. I have nothing bad to say about this show.
So, sorry, before you pass it along, so that's also in the game too, then? You can chrome out in the game?
No.
Oh, you
No,
can't?
not in the game. No, in the game.
Not in the fucking game. Like, in the tabletop, you can chrome out. Like you could fucking chrome out in the tabletop because like that's more of like a D&D thing, right? So like each like augment or like new body part you put on from a Ripper doc, like could have negatives and positives, right? So you have to outweigh the negatives and positives. So like if you wanted like gorilla arms in the tabletop, right? Or like anything like that, there's negatives and positives.
Okay.
In the game itself, you could see that CDPR wanted to add a lot of that into the game, but they didn't have time to add all. Like, you can go to Ripper Docs, you can get different like skeletal, like spinal implants that would help implement more to your character with your arms, your legs, your lungs, your head, your eyes, but like it wasn't implemented in a way where it was really helping Cyberpunk flourish in the sci-fi insanity that it is. But again, with Trigger, what they've created in this universe is there's no fucking rules to what can happen. And that's why I love this as well.
There's people all over the place, whether it's like chop shops or like military, like Militech making wild weapons. It's like Borderlands almost. Like, dude, anything can be created and just strapped on to someone if they're willing to go through the operation and deal with the negative effects of it.
Dude,
basically guinea pigs.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that I loved was it actually showed how harsh going to Ripper Doc is. It's not like if you're going to like an underground Ripper Doc, like a black market Ripper Doc, you're not gonna probably have anesthesia, right? So it's gonna be like, bite this bar of metal.
My girlfriend saw that part. She was like, "Oh my god, they have to just hold on for dear life and just not black out."
Insane. That's Cyberpunk though.
Yeah, dude, just getting fucking arms ripped off and putting new things on. Like, it's like, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, what?
Well, then you think about it too, and you have those people who have like VIP and premium. Like, if they wanted that, they probably get like the best healthcare where they get put under anesthetics and like they wake up in 24 hours and are like fully healed and recovered. Versus him and like in David in the show, like when he gets his spine all fucked up, like, and I loved that they added it too, but like the outline of the blood stain on his jacket and on his shirt and like kept bleeding through for a couple days until it went away, like just showing like he got that shit added to him pretty botched. Like, it works, but it's probably not well done. Okay. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, like, it is what it is. But it is what it is, bro. Gotta do what you gotta do. He said it, bro. He said, "Chrome me the fuck up."
Yeah.
But that was my favorite part of just like how like he put the spinal tap on and they were like, "Oh yeah, like 3 at the most." He was like, "Bitch, I did 10 already." And they're
like, "I've done 9." Like, he's like, "I've done 9 today." And then he zooms around the room. He's like, "That's 11." And then his nose just immediately starts bleeding. He's like, "Oh, I fucked up. Wait, hold on."
Well, Logan brought up a cool thing too by bringing up like the trauma team that comes out. Like, it shows a lot of like the class system in this world too, like the premium and like the pluses and like
it shows all the economic stages of I didn't play the game, Nick, and I'm sure you can attest that, but you didn't really get to see that in the game as much because unfortunately you don't really get to go up. You're always on the ground, and so like you don't see that. Yeah. Well, I did watch a video that came out today that there is an update coming that is going to relate to Trauma Team and specifically the Trauma Teams that come down being implemented into Cyberpunk.
So yeah, they're working on that. They're working on a revamp. This isn't a video game podcast by any means, but we are talking about Cyberpunk, right? So like they are working on that. They're working on fixing a lot of that aspects.
Well, it seems like Edgerunners is the reason they've gotten this like second win to really push through these updates and really get them to the world because they see that people do value the game if they just put the love into it again.
So that's a good point as well that you brought up, because now they've sold 20 million copies of Cyberpunk, right? So Edgerunners comes out and immediately the Steam charts go crazy. You see a resurgence of concurrent daily players reaching over 100,000 players.
I think I saw, and it was like on average there was like 12 to 15,000 like 3 months after release.
Yeah.
After Edgerunners released, it immediately jumped to 35, and then like the last time I saw the update, it was like 150K concurrent players, and I was like, Jesus Christ, bro.
Well, the cool thing about that is this. So CDPR, and again, I'm sorry for bringing them up, but like CDPR for 2077, CDPR is very corporate, right? So like they have ideas and plans set out for years. Cyberpunk was supposed to die after this next expansion, because there's an expansion coming out for the
DLC, essentially, yeah.
Well, this would be an expansion of the game. The DLC is already coming out in patches, right? So
I see.
But because of Edgerunners, everyone's going, well, wait a minute, like, could we get more from the game now? Because the Edgerunners anime is so fucking good, and it drove people back into the world, because you watch it and you're immediately like,
I want to go play that.
It's like I want to hop back into the world.
Well, even for people who didn't play the game, like if like for me, like I watched the show and I'm like, this show and the world building of the show is so good, and I know there's a game out there where I can immerse myself in the same world. I want to go fucking do that right now.
Well, and I will say, if there is ever a time to play Cyberpunk, it is now. It's in more of a fucking stable state. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of gigs and side missions and blah, 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 blah to do because of Edgerunners. And if you're going to play right now, it's the best time, because you're about to get DLC next year. So, or expansion packs next year. Yeah. So the anime did wonders because it was so fucking good.
What are your thoughts, Alex?
It was good. Really good. I feel like a lot of the animation styles remind me of Fooly Cooly.
Yes.
Certain shit just takes me back to like old Fooly Cooly. What's that little
in their faces, dude? Definitely, I see that.
Is it Becca, the little fucking
short lolly?
Yeah,
chaos
she's not
one?
a lolly. She's an adult.
Rebecca.
Just chaotic. Everything she does.
Kind of a lolly.
That's what Copley and I were talking about. She's like awesome because she's like cyber psycho mentality, but not actually a cyber psycho. She's just like your typical crazy girl, like super, but she acts like a cyber psycho. Yeah, you know all about that.
Getting Copley excited over there.
Ruined my life.
How did you? I wanted to ask you, Alex, what did you think about the music?
Lit.
I know you're really big into music in movies and shows.
Mastiff's in it. That fucking beat down deathcore band.
I heard Health is in it. I'm not sure though.
They are in it, 100%.
Never heard of Health.
Health is fucking awesome.
He fell for that so fucking easy, bro. 100% they're in that.
Sorry.
Well,
The soundtrack is actually insane.
Yeah.
Are we gonna skip over the fact that doctor's just like getting his shit rocked off by some robots and shit?
There was a lot of moments. There was one where a guy had like a pocket pussy that automatically jerked him off on the sidewalk,
On the
and he was just like,
and David's just sitting next to him, kicking his feet like, this is his life.
Dude,
how long do you sit there, bro? Like, how long have you been sitting there?
I mean, I guess to be fair, if you're homeless and you have one of those and it's like solar powered and you have nothing to do all day, might as well just strap it on and have a 24-hour binge.
Solar powered fucking fleshlight. Hell yes.
He just turns with the sun all day long, so he gets
I wonder if there's like
a full charge at all times. You know what time of day it is, and you see what angle he's standing at.
I wonder if there's like a nice little catch cup at the
Shut
bottom.
up. We're moving on. Moving on.
Oh, okay.
You're scaring me.
Maybe that's what repowers it. It's just a recycle of cum.
It's like those.
Say that here?
It's like those water filtration things they use, where you suck up the water from the stream. No, from the stream, and it makes it drinkable water. It's like the same thing.
For cum.
Oh.
Exactly. It feeds the protein off of it, I swear. That's what it is.
Copley did warn everyone that this would delve into madness. We lasted pretty long.
Not as long as the guy in Cyberpunk. Not as long as the guy in Cyberpunk, obviously. I mean,
yeah, they have an Energizer Bunny commercial with that, dude.
Fucking
Just keep going and going and going.
But
that's so good.
Alex, did you have anything else you wanted to say about it?
Y'all were saying that like ending got you, like made y'all tear up. Nah, dude, his mom watching his mom
that was sad.
Die.
Yeah, it was sad.
And the fucking paramedics do absolutely nothing.
She wasn't a platinum member, right? So like that's again that
platinum
goes into
premier card, bro. No platinum premier card at Disney World, man.
Detroit, Michigan.
No fast pass.
Yeah, you don't get the fast pass, you just die.
Well, so what got me though, like, kind of fucked me up a little bit in the beginning of that, like the actual spot, is like you're getting fucking, blasted through your side windshield, or like your side mirror, like whatever fucking side of your car, and you guys didn't get shot, but then you keep driving. Like, why the fuck would you keep driving? Most people would slam on their brakes and stop, and then you keep going. Like that was like the only kind of like weird shit. I was just like, that didn't really make too much sense.
I think in anime though they draw moments out so you can understand what's going on, but that could have been like a 5-second instance. So like the reaction time is like 0.
Well, it would have been even better, like her, like they shooting and then her going, "Oh my god," and then swerving, and then like flipping or whatever, and then landing near where they blew up. It would have made a little bit more sense to just me. Like, I mean, that's just my thoughts on that. Like, it would have made a little bit more sense on that.
Also, think of the world that we're talking about, though, right? Like, what you're saying makes sense totally, but like, think of the world we're talking about, where they are exposed to extreme violence in that city all day, every day. So like drive-bys like that, where you're in the center, they're just like, dude, like we'll get out of this, whatever. Like that's their mentality. Like this sucks.
Like,
we're in the middle of it.
Just let them drive past us. We'll just carry on. They'll just ignore us.
But they're casualties at the end. Because they're bag. Essentially, a lot of like, if you're a criminal in this universe, everyone else is like a bag of meat. Like even Adam Smasher tells people, "You're just fuckable meat." That's all he's. That's what he says, man. So like these cyber psychos and shit, these criminals just view everybody like fuck it, and the people that are involved in the crossfire are like, I just have to get out of here. If I stop, I'm more likely to die because I don't know what's behind me. So they're so used to it.
Well, his mom was also like selling shit illegally too, so she like that's probably why she didn't. She just kept looking hard and got some shit on me that these people probably fucking want.
She essentially had the Alea Vignana in the car at that point too, and that's pretty much what it was. I just fucked Logan up.
My brain fucking hurts.
Lewis, where are you at on this show? Let us know.
Great. Awesome. Should have fucking been the game though. After fucking 14 years of fucking waiting. No, they fucking dropped the ball. But I love the show. I love it.
I knew he was gonna go off so hard.
I love it. No, Nick was saying all this thing about CD Projekt Red. I was like, yeah. I was like,
dude, I feel it. I was burned just like you. I bought it day one, bro.
Dude, I bought it 3 times. I bought the collector's edition. I bought it on PC.
Why the fuck did you buy it 3 times?
But no. My sister bought it. My sister bought it for me for Christmas. I didn't know. So I bought the collector's edition because it was like fucking sold out, and then Walmart had it, and I was like, let's go. And then I got it, and then PC, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna get a PC because I got the PC, the big PC that I got now, and I was like, fuck it, let's go. And what happened? What? Because you're so fucking Witcher was sucking my dick so hard, and I was like, yeah. I'm like, see, Project Red, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. They had 14 years for this puppy. They ain't gonna do it.
Well, remember what they did for Witcher though? When Witcher 3 came out, the first 2 Witchers were not good games, by the way. They were not fucking good games. Witcher 3 comes out, it was a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess, but it took them 11 days to fix it.
Yeah.
And Cyberpunk, it took them how long?
Yeah.
Still doesn't have multiplayer, right?
They're not doing multiplayer anymore.
Yeah, they're not. Nope. They can't. They can't.
What's not having multiplayer?
So there is a team working on it, but it's being outsourced, from what I understand.
Because they need the resources to.
Sounds like I'm not playing Cyberpunk. Anyway, moving on.
It's. I was pissed off. I'm like, I played The Witcher 1 and 2, and I was like, hey, this is good. And then Witcher 3 came out, and I was like, yo. My first walkthrough, I gave Witcher 3 182 hours.
Yeah, sounds
and
right.
And then I went on, and then the DLCs came out, and I'm like, what the fuck are these niggas doing? Like, yo, I love it, keep going. And then Hearthstone came out, and I was like, yes, yeah. And then burn up Cyberpunk. I was like, yeah. I was gonna say it, yeah.
He's gonna say the gamer word.
I was like, yeah, let's do this. And then it's just like a big fucking letdown. And I hate this fucking industry right about now because every game that comes out, it's a big fucking letdown. And I am sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of these little fucking gamers going like, I want the game now. I want it now. No, let them fucking finish the game and then we can have it when it's fucking finished. Not when it's broken and then we have to suffer. And then, if you buy this DLC, we'll fix it. Yeah, here's another $30 in your freaking face and fix it. No, bitch, fix it now for free.
Fix it now for free.
But what about the anime, Lewis? Did it make it any better for you?
It didn't, because you know why? Because that's how the game was supposed to be. The story was supposed to be so lucrative and so gone down the rabbit hole. But how could Trigger is anime, and they have done a lot of great animes. But how could you just let the fucking ball drop? Like, seriously. And you know why they're doing this, right? They're riding this hype of freaking Edgerunner. And all those DLCs that are coming out, how much you want to bet is going to fucking disappoint every single one? Every single one is going to fucking disappoint. And then everybody's going to be like, what happened to Edgerunner? And I'm like, well, that's an anime. This is a game where they don't give a fuck. They already sold 20 million. So they're like, hey, we're in the bank already, so who cares? We got our money.
I'm scared.
I'm very passionate because CD Projekt Red, for a small company, one game, Witcher 3, made that motherfucking company $2.5 billion of their currency. One fucking game. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then CD Projekt was like it was a mantle, like it was a shrine. Every freaking industry out there wanted to be like CD Projekt Red because they came out with a great fucking look. Witcher has a fucking TV show now that's fucking amazing. Like, if they would have dropped the ball on that, I mean, when that shit came out, you saw everybody went to play fucking Witcher again. And guess what? Yep, they weren't fucking disappointed. Why? Because the game is fantastic. If the game was fantastic and Edgerunner came out, holy fucking Toledo's. That should everybody. Those 150K would have been like 1.5 million people playing fucking Cyberpunk 2077.
If the game was good and Edgerunner's got me into it, I would have paid the $60 price tag.
Boom.
But how long did it take them to do Witcher, though?
Witcher was like 8 years. 8 years.
Yeah, so how long did it take them to do...
14.
It took... Wait.
14 years in the fucking production.
Oh, you're trying to hit Lewis with some shit, but little did you know.
I'm
just kidding.
I'm
just kidding.
So they made Witcher in
like 8 years
time, and then they took 14 fucking years to do this fucking shit. Dude, what were you doing? Were you on that fucking jack off machine just the half the fucking time?
They wrote that into the lore and they got distracted.
Yeah, that's why. They must have created that. That's what took all the fucking time.
Lewis is about to listen with the senior.
They said it in E3 this game has been in development for 13 years, and then they announced the freaking release date for next year. So technically, that's 14 years.
The game was planned, so it was in the planning stages for the actual development was 9 years, but the planning, with the actual planning and the actual like production of it, yes, it wouldn't be 14.
Even regardless, though, you had an extra year to develop a game from the same time that it took you to create an amazing game. It was half the game of Witcher 3.
You know what
Witcher
they did?
3, Witcher 3 was three and a half years worth of development, I guess is what they
Oh my god. So one third,
four or five.
So half to 1/3 the time.
And I can understand. Witcher is just, trees, forests, mountains, little
alleys,
things.
Big open space,
This is a intricate, city, and all that shit. I can understand it. But god damn it. You get that shit right, and then you fuck up the story and you fuck up the gameplay, and they're like, hey, Tom, is the game ready? Not really. Fuck it. They said run it. Oh, you
run it up, dog. Fuck it, bro. Run it, dog.
Yeah, run it.
Plug in the Ethernet cable. Give everyone access.
Link in, dude.
Don't worry, the anime's coming out. They're gonna buy it again once they like.
Never know. This is our new tactic. This is our new tactic.
Let's get into characters.
Rebecca.
Let's get into the characters. Let's get
Hopefully
back on
bring
track.
us back.
I'm bringing it back. Okay.
Rebecca.
Lewis is Rebecca.
Fuck Lucy. Fuck Lucy.
What?
Fuck it.
Okay. All right.
Copley said, anyway, moving on to the next topic. I don't want to talk about characters anymore.
All right, I want everybody to list off their favorite character. We already Lewis already gave us ours before I could even pass it off to anybody.
Hands down.
Let's work our way backwards. Let's see. I don't know. Somebody go.
Just pick someone, dog. You got 5 people. Why don't you go?
Why don't you go? Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just realized I'm like a chocolate chip inside a cup of milk.
Shut up. Anyway, we're moving on.
So I'm horrible with fucking names. I'll fucking go. But I'm horrible with fucking names and I'm a piece of shit. So the fucking Western fucking mustache motherfucker.
Cowboy.
Yeah, bro, like I wish we would have saw way more of him in that because I like that motherfucker, dude.
I feel like we will though.
Motherfucker though.
I feel like we will though, because if they hinted at any more animes or any more, I think there's a reason why he survived, and he's kind of like the getaway driver. He's almost like the loading screen when you start a mission. Like he takes you to the starting point, but then he has no interaction besides that. Obviously, in the last episode, he's in the last mission, you could say.
Yeah, he's the wheelman.
Yeah, but generally, like he drops you off to where you're supposed to do your shit, and he says, "Fucking text me to pick you up, and I'll take you home." But like that's it. So like, I think there's a reason why he lived, and I think we will see more of him.
Yeah, he was. I liked him. I wish there was a little bit more of him in the beginning. And not so much at the end. Like we at least got a little bit more of him because I liked his character. He like just how he talked, just how he did his thing, and it seemed more of just like you could relate to him. You're like, all right, this is a real like you'd be like if you in real life if you met that dude, you'd be like, okay, I trust this guy. Like he's gonna really fuck with you. You know what I mean? So I like that motherfucker. He was super dope.
You know what's really funny about his character? He's also McCree.
Yeah, it's Matthew Mercer. Right?
Yeah, and it's literally like fucking space cowboy man. You know what I mean? Like robot cowboy man. It's kind of funny. I was like, I heard him. I was like, wait a minute, it's not noon. Like, what the fuck?
It's high noon.
It's high noon.
How you boys doing?
Is it the same dude?
Yeah,
Matthew Mercer.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Didn't some shit happen?
No, not with Matthew
him.
Mercer.
No, not with him. That's the Overwatch development team.
We don't got to get into that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
We're not talking about that.
I wouldn't touch that.
Nick, give us your favorite character.
So I have a couple, right? Like I like Pilar, which is Rebecca's brother. Just that insane dude, and he gets those fucking huge hands. He's always picking fights with people.
You would be Pilar in fucking Cyberpunk.
Yeah, dude, I loved him. He was just fucking insane, right? Like, and Rebecca is like right under him with the insanity to match. Like, I just love that dynamic. But I also fucking like David and Lucy's dynamic too. So it's fucking hard because all these characters each have these crazy fucking dynamics that work with each other so fucking good with like give and take and loss and like reward and like it's fucked up. But yeah, Pilar was one of my favorite characters to like just watch, and then like in a blink of an eye, it's like, oh, he's done. I was like, you motherfucker.
I did not expect that, but like as soon as I seen that dude fucking getting that cyber psychosis shit, I was like, oh, this is about to be really bad. And then
he had a mechanical pee-pee.
Dude, but to click his arm, you're like, what? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Without any hesitation, they just kill him off. Yeah. It was just like, oh, hey, you like him? Boom, he's done. Whoops, hit my mic. Hope that doesn't translate to audio. But like,
and they also like don't have any care about showing how gruesome his body is. Like he's like just sitting there, and his eyes are hanging out with his tongue and his jaw dislocated, and he's just like slumped there for like a good like 40 seconds while everyone's fighting. He's just in the background, just like murked.
It's like, and like, all right, here we go. Take your gold hands and fucking.
Yep.
We're gonna sell these motherfuckers.
This show remind me of Game of Thrones. You like characters? Well, guess what? They ain't gonna be here.
Yeah.
They're gonna die.
Kopu was sobbing at like 11:30 at night.
Bro, I was upset. This show, the ending literally made me cry, bro.
No, you know what really upset me when Rebecca went. I was like, really? You gonna kill her off like that? That? Like really? Right? If I was in there right now, I'll take Adam Smasher's eyes and be like, gouge him and be like, motherfucker, you ain't no.
Fucking Adam Smasher.
Dude, I was wanting him to kill Adam Smasher, bro. Like,
yeah,
they had me believing that he was gonna fuck Adam Smasher up, beat all the fucking bullshit of the twitching out, everything. Like, he was still twitching out, and I thought it was gonna be like, oh, I fucking killed Adam Smasher. I'm gonna be the new Adam Smasher where he didn't fucking twitch out and he's still having everything. And then they did do it. I was like, you motherfuckers, bro. Fuck you.
It leads so much though for like the next series though to keep Adam alive. But like, because Adam Smasher is like the top of the fucking top, right? Yep. So like, I'm stoked to see. Like, I was bummed because they didn't do much.
In the anime, he's top dog. In the game,
Adam Smasher
he's a pussy ass nigga that you can just slap in the face and be like, "Oh no, you killed."
I beat him with one of like the fucking like sex weapon things, I believe.
No.
Hey,
Alex, give me your character. We keep talking about sex toys.
What's your favorite sex toys? You know, I mean, come on.
I was gonna say Kiwi until she became a rat.
Dude, I was so funny. I thought it was so funny when Alex was like, bro, I love Kiwi so much. And he's like, I'm finishing up the last episode. And like 20 minutes later, he goes, I don't like Kiwi anymore.
You gotta give it. You gotta give it. No, but you gotta give it the benefit of the doubt.
On her deathbed, stupid bitch.
She
did warn.
Yeah, she knew what she did was fucked up, and the world she lives in is a dog eat dog world.
She didn't have a choice.
What's the big motherfucker that dies? That's like
Maine?
Like entering David. What was his name?
Maine.
Yeah.
Like, he literally tells David like episode 2 or something like, "Don't trust anyone."
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's Night City. In Night City, you do what you have to do, and what this does well, the anime, it really shows why. Like Kiwi, she did have a choice, right? But like she saw money, she saw dollar signs, so Kiwi went, yes, these are.
But also, did she have a choice? Because he pulled up to her door and knocked to give him the plan. Dude. If she let him in, they had the plan, and she's like, "Fuck you, you're a psychopath, not doing it." She probably would have got murked then and there. So like, did she really have a choice?
She's also a good like fucking edge runner though, so she could have fucking scrambled Faraday's fucking brains.
But who knows who he has outside, right? And with his VIP platinum, with your VIP and platinum services, you have the cops on you in fucking 3 seconds as soon as you murk him.
It's all tricky. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's not so cut and dry a choice. Yeah. There's way more parts going on where you're kind of forced into things whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
look what they did to Faraday did to Lucy. Like if and Lucy was like the top fucking Edgerunner.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
You know.
But that's why I wonder if Kiwi got like why she did what she did is when he fucked her up and like ripped her fucking face off and everything else, and like I wonder if that put a bad taste in her mouth because like it's like this fucking piece of shit did this to me. Like, why should I give a fuck about them? Like, I'm just gonna cash that fucking money in because he fucked me up. I mean, she would have died if it wasn't for my mustache man.
And in defense, Maine was already dead. So Maine did the whole thing. So I don't know why she was taking it out on David and all of them. You know?
Well, yeah, maybe it was a thing of.
That's the thing. Like it's him. Sorry. But I feel like that's what it was. Is like if Maine was just their fucking. Dare I say, daddy? You know what I mean, and everything. And it's like
no, say it for me one more time.
Nice shit to me, daddy. But it's like it's like well, if fucking daddy can do this to me, like everybody else can.
Who's gonna do it next?
Like so, it's like she's like, I'm gonna look out for myself, and I'm gonna get my money when I can get it. Like so, fuck it,
Which she does warn Lucy of that.
Yeah. That's facts.
So, Alex, did you get a new favorite character?
Probably Becky after that.
Yeah.
Just chaos, pure chaos. Everything she does.
Yeah.
Logan.
Kiwi and Maine.
Respectable.
I liked Maine a lot. Maine is a pretty awesome character. I wish I knew he was gonna go out, and I'm happy the way that he went out, but I wish it wasn't through cyber psychosis. But I could foresee it happening because like he handled it when they first met him being chromed out pretty well, but that's also because he was just really good at hiding it. But then you saw the part where he couldn't hide it anymore, and you saw how bad it was, and you were just like, oh fuck. Because at first, right, like in the very beginning, like Maine and David are sitting at that shitty table with the umbrella, and they like inject together, like they're like basically like the equivalent of like hitting a blunt together. But then it gets to the point where like Maine's in the fuck. Well, like that, no. But that's how I'm saying. That's how cyberpunk, how casual they bring it up. But then it evolves into like Maine tripping balls in the bathroom, just like fucking railing them into his arm and seeing shit in the mirror and freaking out. And you're like, oh, this is bad. He's going down, and this is going down real fast. But like you understood that it was gonna probably happen because as soon as you see him, he's a fucking hulking mass of just metal.
Yeah,
but
like.
At the same time, I liked how he went. He went.
No, yeah,
he went a hero because he really. Yeah. He saw that he wasn't gonna go like real psychosis and then go out and kill innocent people, in the streets.
No, if he was gonna go out, he's gonna take out the people he hates to do it, and he did that by taking all those goons out in that building all at once.
And telling David to like, yo, get out, bro. Like, just.
Well, that was the thing too.
Like, that's one of the best. Like, yo, I know I'm fucking up. I'm lost. Like, I'm gone. Like, do your thing, bro. Like, get out of here. I'm gonna fucking, fuck every motherfucker I can up if I can. But yeah, I like that.
I thought there was a chance of saving him. There was not. Although I couldn't be mad at the end. I pointed out to Christy I couldn't even be mad because I saw David holding his arm at the end inside the car, and I was like, everything is okay. And then the Ripper doc even brings up, he's like, are you sure you don't want to get rid of this? Like, I can upgrade you and you have the cash for it. This is kind of a piece of shit. And he's like, don't care.
Yeah, these are mine now.
Yeah. Dude, so that shit is sick.
Sorry. No, well, I got to say, when he had his arm, I already knew, I just went, because I never thought in the beginning he was going to chrome out and just go crazy, because I thought because he showed potential where he could fucking just take everything, but when he had his arm, I was like, and he was going to fucking, you already knew he was going to attach it to him, I was like, he's going to chrome out, bro, he's going to go at that point, because he's already lost it, where it's like, you're gonna come out literally you need this arm, you kept your fucking lungs in your fucking spinal tap and probably been legit as fuck and probably sustained everything, but you just went full.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend and I, when we took a break, we take like breaks after watching a little bit. When we took a break, the perfect stopping point when we started watching was the first episode back when it's like a couple like months later and he's just massive. And my girlfriend was literally just like, what the fuck is going on? He's huge. And he's just, like you said, he's just fully chromed the fuck out now.
Dude, when he had the lines in his face,
I want to get that tattoo.
I was like, he's gone. He's gone. He's already gone.
It would be sick. It would be sick if you got it on your arm or something, not on your face, Cope.
No, I'm getting it on my face, bro. Dude, Maine is my choom for sure.
There we go.
Dude, and I just like Kiwi's aesthetic as a whole. I just like. I know she's a rat and whatever, but like, no. Just like being like that, like just like super secretive, and like my favorite part, of course, the gas mask with literally a port for the cigarette. Yeah, I mean right? that is top G energy.
Classy.
Like, I don't care.
Classy, dude.
So yeah,
that's how
it's like her actions I don't really care about, but just like the world building and like her background and how mysterious they made her. I just like her as a character.
Oh yeah.
I immediately when David put in the spinal thing, I was like, he's done, he's gone, because it's a drug.
The Stan Deviston.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't help either that everyone hyped him up. They're saying, "Oh, like this is a really usually most people can't do this." And he's like, "Well, I use it exceptionally well." And so he's like, "Well, if I can handle this well, and 99% of people can't, anything else I do is a cakewalk. So I'm gonna just add everything to myself." Right. It's like, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that."
I take that back. I think he was gone when his mom told him to go shoot for the top.
So you think he was already like in the mindset of like, fuck it, like I have nothing left. I need to be the top dog. Everybody called in him. Yeah. Yeah,
everybody knew about Adam Smasher. So right there he could have had that like, okay, my mom said I'm gonna shoot for the top. Adam Smasher is like one of the MVPs, And I knew he wasn't gonna live. I saw him. I was like, he's a hero, but at the end, he's gonna sacrifice himself because that's how But
he went out like Maine.
Yes,
he literally went out like instead of letting because he was under cyber psychosis, and that was tight as fuck. But like same with Maine. Like Maine was going through psychosis, but he also was able to see around him a little bit. He had this thing where he's like, "Here are my people." In and
out. Like most people who go over cyber psychosis, they go over the edge and they're just gone and they're just crazy forever. But both of them had that restraint where it was like almost like a second head in their voice pulling them back and forth.
And you know who they was, right?
And then get pulled back out.
And you know who it was, right? David was there, and then the woman he loved was there, but she was dead. Yeah. So those were someone they loved. Those were the anchors to them, like to keep them, from going full psychosis. Just like David at the end, he had Rebecca and Lucy and everybody around him, and his objective was stall time so they can get out.
Save my friends. I will die. I know I'm going to die.
His new family.
Yeah.
I know I'm fucked. Let me get the people I care about out of here ASAP. That's all that matters.
That's why he's amazing.
That's why, when they were saying they were telling him when he was putting the last armor on, they were like, "You're gonna fucking no, you can't. Like it's a trap."
We even went to the Ripper doc with those injections. He's like, "Once you take this last injection, like you're a goner." And he's like, "I understand. It is what it is."
Yeah, but he's all about like that's all he cared about. That's all he was saying. It's like to get everybody else out, and he just wanted to save his crew.
It's like one last injection and they're gone.
Yeah, dude, it's like that's some real shit. Like you're just like. That shit
but he wasn't gonna put that last armor if Faraday didn't fuck him over and disguise himself as Lucy and say, "Hey, put the armor. I believe in you." Yeah. When he heard "I believe in you," he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna put it on because Lucy wants me to put it on." But
to be real, he probably I wonder even if him putting that armor on, I a little bit of me thought hey. Is he put himself through the straightest of everything. That's some fucking gangster ass Adam Smasher shit. What he did, bro, he destroyed so much shit and just fucking crushed people and just
killed so many fucking people.
Dude, so much. He just was like, "Ruh, ruh, ruh." and it's like, dude, if it was like a gradual thing, I think I would wonder if he could handle it and just been like, you know,
like he could have gone through tests.
Yeah, like not like just this fucking stick it on you. You just fucking go berserk and then just fucking crush everything, and then be like expect your body to handle that. Like if it was like a small crush, and then you know him to be able to, you know,
recoup for a second.
To the suit and shit. Yeah.
Maybe, but I think they created that thing for that use. To fucking destroy and come back. I don't know.
That's what they wanted.
Right? It was a prototype.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they wanted him. They were like, if he can handle that fucking implant,
So my question is that thing at the very end of the show, is that the same thing as what they call the stuff in the very beginning at the academy when they realize that he has it attached to him, and they're like, if he can handle that, we should offer him like a scholarship.
Yeah.
We'll waive the fee.
They were trying to get him back in, so I think they were trying to trap him the easy way.
They were at Arasaka Tower. They wanted him to go back to Arasaka, so Arasaka could put on the Arasaka exoskeleton prototype, because he was so young with the Sand Devastator on, and he was just conquering the sand. It was fucking him up, but they were like, this should have killed him on the third use.
Yeah.
And it didn't. And they were like, he's special. And that's the thing that, like Lou's saying, he kept being told, you are special. You are not ordinary. He goes, I'm special. And that caught up to David at the end too, though. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm fucking special. I can do any fucking thing. I am the one. I'm the hero. And like after that implant, the exoskeleton from Arasaka, it just fucking solidified that to the point where even Adam Smasher during the fight, he's like, pretty much like, that was a good fight. Smasher is even like, basically like, he didn't tell him to fuck himself. Smasher usually rips, tears, kills, go fuck yourself. He walks away.
He said, I had fun for once. I haven't had fun in a while.
Yes. Yeah. So Smasher respected David. That's how important David is to the universe.
Him, though, simultaneously, because he noticed that David thought he was special, and he's like, I'm the special one.
Yes.
And like kind of just fucked with him. And that's the thing. He's like, whatever, Choom. And then he just gets
loved that. Fucking loved that, dude. Insane.
Yeah. I wish honestly too, like on the Adam Smasher shit, I wish he would have put the suit on and then Adam Smasher it. You know what I mean? Like, and not like just like pretty much depleted himself to everything.
You mean like put it on and then had a 1v1 immediately and not gone through half of an army?
Yeah,
I think he still would. I think Adam would have still fucked him up because he.
I don't. Yeah, maybe you might be right.
I don't know, man, because he would have had all those extra backup injections to keep fucking charging up.
Yeah, but he fell out. He fell out whenever they were driving. He was falling out, dude. Like, and that was before he was completely out.
But he had spent so much, bro. He destroyed a fucking whole army at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Fair.
So it's like...
Because Adam Smasher even said it, he's like, you have basically all my skills and shit, but you just don't know how to use them yet. The abilities.
So let's do this. Let's give this show a rating. No, go ahead, Charzily. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Go ahead. What were you saying?
No. I was saying, yeah, right. Like he didn't have the skills. Like he was thrown into it. Like it's for what he was dealt with, and just thrown into like you're put in this, like, and then you're just done. Like, all right. Like I felt like he did a really good job. That's why I said, like, if he would have maybe, straight off and not fucking stress himself out to like his body to the limit of already, like you said, passing out, driving, and then you're fucking, going against Adam Smasher, bro. Like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like you're good, but it's like, a 10 shots of tequila.
He wasn't in his prime.
Real quick. Yeah, like
that's
you're already
fair.
Yeah, so
I just think with that character being so damn strong too, though, Adam Smasher was pretty OP. But that's not.
Adam Smasher is like the number one, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. And then they brought him in retirement, bro. And he was a little. I feel like he's a little rusty, if we could say that. But so I feel like if he was at his prime, like right off rip, fucking suit gun. Like, let's go. I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna beat Adam Smasher. I feel like Adam Smasher would be like, "Ooh, fuck this motherfucker! God damn!" Like,
he kind of fucking me up a little bit though. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Let's give our ratings. And would you watch it? Or no? Let's give our ratings. And do you want a season 2? Shay, you start us out.
Shit. I would say fucking 9.7.
9.7.
And I would love a fucking second one, dude. Like, I'm honestly disappointed that it was a one fucking season thing, and it was like the 10 episodes and it was done. Like, I felt like I was fucking jerking for a hot little minute, and I didn't get fucking off for nothing, bro. Like, it was fucked up, bro. Like,
I want to get back on the wild ride.
Yeah, dude. Like, fuck, dude.
But
I was about to go.
I get him because this is, tippy toeing. This is they didn't want to put that much resources into this and then let it be a flop. So now that they know that they got something solid, maybe in the next season will be 15 episodes. And we'll, go bigger and bigger in that, It's testing the waters right now.
I like the idea of short stories though. So like if they do like every season's a different group of people with their own story in Night City. But to your point, Lewis, though, I would like more episodes because they have the confidence to do more world building because they know people will be more interested in it.
Because outside of the city, there's
there's even more
locations that you can put more lore to it.
I wonder if they're gonna do like, oh my god, what is the fucking? I'm such a piece of shit right now. The fucking the show with the movie with John Goodman. He was the creature. I'm retarded right now. You guys know? Okay, I'm just
keep going.
John Goodman, they're in the basement.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I wonder if they're gonna do like some Cloverfield bullshit where it's like
same universe, different.
It seems like it's like even the same timeline, but just from somebody else's point of view. You know what I mean? There's so much shit they could do with it.
Perfect movie, Vantage Point. It was one movie Wednesday, but it was 7 people's point of perspective that they showed every. I know what you're saying. That would be good.
It'd be like if you see 2 people having a conversation and in the background you can notice that it's David's jacket and it's David and Lucy at like a restaurant.
I can't. No. I can't do that again. No. I don't ever want to see David and Lucy again. I don't.
He's just like me. He's emotional.
I don't want to see that again.
That'll be this. That'll be this.
Listen.
Emotional damage.
Listen, dude. I gotta give this show a 10. A 9. I would give it a 10, but that bullshit where it was like, sorry, I can't go to the moon with you, gives it a 9.
Yeah,
that broke my fucking heart. That broke me, bro. I started crying. That broke me. Nick, what are you giving this show? And yes, I want a season 2. Just not with David and Lucy. I can't go through this again.
The show's getting a 9.5 for me. It was expansive with the world of Night City. The characters were deep. No one felt really wasted or too spent. No one, and by that I mean the characters that did get killed off. While it sucked, there was a reason they got killed off, right? So like you spent time with them, but it wasn't overstayed. So it was like, okay, this sucks. Maine's gone. That sucks. This person's gone. That sucks. But it's like, I get it. It's Night City. Everybody fucking dies, right? They're supposed to die, and that's what they stuck to in this. Again, it was so I know it's sad, bro. The moon scene broke my fucking heart. And on top of that, the music they played with it. What was that song? I really want you to stay at my house. Whatever.
I want you to stay. Yeah. Oh.
I really want you to stay at my house.
Oh, you look so sad.
Dude, that fucked me up. So yeah, this gets a 9.5. It was truly a beautiful anime. I would recommend this to people who don't watch anime. I'd be like, listen, just check this out. It's fun. It's heartbreaking. It's dramatic. It's insane at the same time.
It keeps you interested at all times.
Dude, it really does. And Nick, like what you're saying, like when she showed him the moon though, and like down the moon scene, and I was like, I at that point I was like, if these motherfuckers don't both end on the moon, I'm gonna fucking be so pissed. And then I was like, oh, shit on the moon, like, so it's cool, but it's like they didn't both end on the moon, like, fuck, like I was so upset.
The shit was fucking heartbreaking, bro.
Dude, it really was, bro. Like, and then he showed up, and I'm like, oh. But he's looking at me like, I'm not crying. The fucking some dust blew my eye right
now. Oh, man.
Lewis, what's your rating, and do you want a season 2?
Put that shit down.
We got another box review. 10 out of 10, Rebecca.
Wait.
Oh,
damn.
that was a good reveal, Lewis.
Do you want a season 2?
Yes. New characters, new everything, and come on, Trigger, break my heart again. Break it again. Break it. Come on.
I don't know if I'm ready, bro. I don't know if I'm ready for
Bring it, baby. It's like a soap opera in Spanish. It's never ending good. So yeah, let's do it.
Alex, where are you at with this?
9.
Huh?
Solid 9.
9.
Hell yeah.
Give it a good 9. It was very good. And like, I also think like people that don't watch anime can enjoy this because they made it. If you can handle gore, because there's quite a bit of gore.
Yeah.
Which
sure.
Yeah, I think it was an equal amount of everything. Everything. Dude. It was.
Are you season 2 gang or no?
Yeah, no, I'd go for a season 2. Also, on the same level of like new story, new people, same city, different rats.
Dude, yeah. I'd love to see what they would do. I would love to see
different rats.
I mean, that's what they are.
Yeah.
I give it a 9. I would give it a 10 if the game was good and I could go play it and feel like I was playing Edgerunners. But if I logged in, I would not. And the thing is, if Cyberpunk the game didn't exist and Edgerunners came out, I would give it a 10. But because I know there's a game out there and it's like I want to play it so bad, but I just know that I'm going to be sad, it makes me hurt. But I loved it. Besides that, I'm ready for the next chapter. And like everyone else said, I mean, they're going to do it, I hope at least. But yeah, fresh set of everything. If it takes place during the same time, that's fine. But yeah, I would like just fresh everything. That'd be awesome.
More Smasher, though. That's what I want. I want more Smasher.
I want that motherfucker dead. I want him dead.
I think that's what you'll see. I think if they're going to do a second season, you're going to see a lot more Smasher. And you're going to see... I think you're going to see nods to David's Chooms. And like the entire fucking Netrunner group they had. I think you'll see
they're going to be legends. And they're going to... They're going to be the role models to the newer cast that are coming.
Exactly.
What if they bring David back, though? Like
his head literally exploded, dude.
But it's cybernetics, like so.
They can't recover his consciousness they can't retrieve his consciousness if his brain looks like bolognese on the ground.
Bro, what he has in him is on a chip now, though. You gotta remember that. Like his brain is still on the spine. The stem. But
I don't know how Cyberpunk works. Fuck you guys. The game sucks.
No, Chico. Let her rest. Let her rest.
Don't get upset. Don't get upset.
They're not gonna bring him back because if they do, there's gonna be Copeland's gonna be sending them DMs in Twitter, being like, "You guys are pushing me off the edge right now."
But did they go to the moon? Did they go to the moon?
Did they go?
Okay, before we close this out, where can everybody be found? Charzilla, you start us out, buddy.
So you can find me on IG, Instagram at Charzilly, the Char_Zilly, and if you guys need information on like shitty builds or whatever, I'm down for the help. And that's it.
Fuck you, Nick.
Yeah, I'm looking at these now. Fuck you, Nick.
All right.
Nick, where can everybody find you?
Yeah. So I'm a part of a podcast called WASD and Beyond. We talk about video games. We've talked about Cyberpunk multiple times. I'm part of the same network as the Build Bros is. It's Spawn Camp. So you guys can check us out there. You can check me out.
Founders. This is one of the head honchos, dog.
Yeah. We're all on the same fucking level. We're all on the same fucking level. That's why it works.
This is my boss. Want to see me say "fuck you" to my boss, guys? Watch this. Fuck you, Nick.
So you can find fuck off. You can find my podcast on Spotify and anywhere you listen to podcasts just by typing in WASD and Beyond. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Beyond WASD. Myself, you can find me at flies.avi across all socials, I believe. I stream sometimes on the Spawn Camp Twitch, so check us out there. I know these lovely guys eventually are going to be doing some cool builds and shit live, and I'm fucking pumped for that. But yeah, check me out there. I got nothing else, man.
Lewis?
Hi, my name is Dark Zero Building. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and Twitch. More on Instagram.
Do your rant. Let's go.
And okay. Warning to all listeners. Please do not think just because you've seen this series for the first time and never touched the game that the game is gonna be like this. I'm sorry to pop that bubble, but baby boo boo child is not gonna happen. No, the game sucks. 2 out of 10. Bye. Signing off.
I knew it.
Alex.
I fucking knew you were gonna do that.
Instagram is Mecha_Shiva, SHEEVA, and my Twitch is Sweaty McSwampass.
Fucking hate you.
Logan.
My Instagram is zealoushanger.us, and that is my only social media, as per usual. And you can follow us at BuildBros_US.
And you can find me, Steve, at XXL_newtype on Instagram. That's the only thing I got. I got a Twitch, but I don't use it.
What does XXL stand for?
I'm large.
Magnum.
Jesus Christ. But also, if you guys want to hang out, play video games, watch movies, hop in the Spawn Camp Discord. That's where you can find all of us all the fucking time. So definitely join in, check out the shows.
Spooky season, so horror movies.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Spooky season's coming.
We got to review that
Alex
Hollywood Killed, whatever you call that shit.
What was that, Char?
I want Alex to choke me with his hair.
No.
Okay. All right.
We're ready to wrap it up.
We can do this.
We're wrapping it up. Anyways, make sure you check out Spawn Camp Co. on Instagram. That has links to all our shows. And you can find and listen to this wonderful gentleman, Nick. Thank you for joining us. And thank you also, Shay, for coming on the show.
Thank you, Chum.
We're cute guys.
Yes.
Later, Chooms.
Later.
Thank you for listening to Build Bros. When you go to check out at Leaping Panda Hobbies, don't forget to use our discount code for 10% off, and that's Build Bros 4.